Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be starting kind of like a little mini series of a step-by-step tutorial for beginners for different steps in the makeup routine. So today the first step that I'm going to be starting with is brows and how to do them. I like really structured brows, so this is gonna be how to do a perfect structured brow. And I'm going to show you guys step by step exactly what I do and how I get my brows to look the way that they do, because you guys have asked for it so often. And then I'm going to be doing probably honestly as many parts as I can to get a full face of makeup, and I'll just break it up into different videos. So this is going to be not only for beginners but also for people who are doing makeup but you don't really get too in depth with it. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do and exactly how I do it. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Alright guys, I forgot to throw in that these videos are going to be voiceover style. That way I can do them a little bit quicker for you. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and let's go ahead and get started.
Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start brushing up all of the hairs, and then we're going to, after we have all of the hairs brushed up, we're going to go ahead and take our scissors and we're going to trim the hairs just so that we can make sure that there's not any hairs that are too long or anything. And then we're just going to take a little eyebrow razor and we're going to trim and kind of like tidy up the underneath of the eyebrow, so that way when we actually go in and start doing the brows, we have a cleaner surface to work with. I haven't gone and gotten my brows waxed in a couple of weeks, so I'm just kind of touching them up now, and I'm gonna go get them waxed eventually at some point in time, probably after the holidays. But I'm just cleaning up my brows right now and the area around it, so that way when I actually go in, it makes it so much easier to do. I'm just going in now with an Ofra cleansing wipe, and I'm just going to kind of wipe the area over my brow and kind of just around that general area to clean up any sparse hairs that have landed either on my eyelid or near my brow, so that way when I actually go in and do my makeup, I have a clean surface to work with as well. I'm going ahead and brushing all of the brow hairs upwards one more time, and then I'm going to go in with my Benefit Ka-Brow in shade number 5, and I'm going to take the brush that comes in it, I'm going to go ahead and dip it in it, and then I'm going to start underlining my brow. I don't start at the very top, I start maybe a couple centimeters in. That way I'm not starting at the very end of my brow and it's not going to be too dark, and I can give it more of a feathered fade effect at the front. So I'm going to line underneath, and then after that we're going to line above and fill in the area. I'm brushing the hairs down now, that way I can go ahead and line the top, make it a little bit sharper, and then start filling in the inner portion of the brow. And then you saw that I took the leftover product that was on the brush and used that to underline the front end of the brow, so it makes it easier when I go in and spoolie it through to disperse the rest of the product. Also guys, I apologize if some of this isn't in frame. I tried so hard to be able to make sure that everything was in frame as possible, but some of it wasn't, and I really apologize for that. Now that I've spoolied through it, I'm going to take the brow pencil and I'm going to draw a couple of little hair-like strokes up at the front of the brow to fill it in and give it more of a natural appearance. Taking a little bit of a tinted brow gel, I'm using a shade dark brown. It's going to allow me to set my brows in place, but also provide a little extra tint to wherever I need it in my brow. But I really do like the fact that it helps to set everything, and then it does help me keep my darker brows like I prefer. Now that the framework of my brows is done, I'm going to go ahead and take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm going to carve out the brow. I'm just going to be using a little painter's brush to do this because I feel like I get more of a cleaner, and easier line with it, and it makes it a lot easier to carve it out as well since it's got a sharp edge. I start up at the front and just kind of push my way outwards and then blend it out and down. And then I do also take this concealer and do right above the brow as well. Doing it this way helps to add a little bit of highlight to the brow bone, but also makes it easier for going in later to prime the eyelid. Now, since I know that for this look I'm not going to be putting on any eyeshadow, I'm just going to take my foundation. So I'm using the Tarte Found Sealer, and I'm just going to use this to kind of prime my eyelid. But this is also just going to make everything one color since I do know that I'm not doing any eyeshadow, and it's going to prep me for being able to go in and do winged liner as well as lashes. So I'm just going to go ahead and press this in with a somewhat dry beauty blender. I'm going to go in with another coat of it and just apply that all over the lid, which is going to make it really easy, and it's going to cover any of the redness that I have on my lid space as well. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of my Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and set the lid since, again, I'm not going in with any eyeshadows in this look, and it's just going to make sure that the foundation and the concealer don't move anywhere, and it's going to make it a lot easier to apply the winged liner and lashes as well. And that's pretty much it for how to do a nice structured brow. I do have other ways that I like to go in with my brow, but this is going to be one of the most convenient ways for me. This right here shows you the difference between a structured brow versus my natural brow, which definitely is not the greatest.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for how to do a structured brow. Hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. I do plan on doing a step-by-step for every single step in the makeup routine, so that way you guys can see them. Any beginners can learn how to do it, and anybody who is more advanced but not completely advanced has additional tips and tricks. There's no right way to do makeup. This is just how I do it, and you guys have asked me how, so I am showing you this. So, you guys probably saw through this video, I'm literally just doing the snippet of how to do it, and that's it. I'm not doing a full face of makeup or anything with it, so these are going to be more quick. But hopefully you guys love them. This is really fun for me to do, and it's nice for me to be able to teach them to you. But I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all so much. Have a good day.